So this was like probably 5 or so years ago. I had a couple was planning for, and they gave initial deposit. We were like on our way, whatever. The wedding was probably close to a year away. And I got a call from the bride-to-be, and she says, unfortunately, the groom passed away.
Oh.
So, you know, we're like crying together on the phone, really, really sad. And she asks for her deposit back. And, you know, as any wedding professional, like, you have your contracts. All deposits non-refundable. They're in most contracts, as are in mine. But obviously, you know, when the groom dies, it's kind of hard to have a wedding without him. And also, I'm not, you know, a monster. So it's like, yes, come get the deposit. So she comes in, she gets it, like, we hug, we're on our way. Fast forward like 3 or so weeks. I got a phone call from the groom.
Holy shit.
Shut the fuck up.
So he's talking to me about this next deposit, and he's saying like he was short on the money, but he's like, he has it now and whatever. So I'm like, I won't say his name. I'm like, let's call him Larry. I'm like, Larry, I am so surprised to be hearing from you. He's like, a little thrown off guard. He's like, what? I'm like, are you calling from the beyond? I was under the impression that you were dead. So that turned into a would-be lawsuit. She returned the deposit. And the craziest part about it is, like, if she just came to me and said, I'm calling off the wedding, like, the wedding was a year away. So, like, not much had been done yet. They had, like, just kind of booked me. Like, it's not the same for every situation. And a contract is a contract. So, like, you know, I would have the right to keep the deposit. But in that scenario, if she was like, we're in a pinch and I'm not doing it, I'm leaving this MFR, I'd be like, all right, like, we haven't done much yet. Here's your deposit back. But yeah, she went the death route. And
What the fuck, man?
Okay, so wait.
If you guys were watching that on YouTube or Spotify, you saw our jaws hit the fucking floor.
I have fucking questions.
What
So did I.
Yeah. Holy fucking shit.
Okay, so she told you he died.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And homeboy is oblivious to the fact that he's even been broken up with?
So she broke up with him. There was some kind of, I didn't even get into the details, but from what I surmised, there was some sort of incident that happened between them that seemed that he was at fault.
Okay.
And I think there was also a money factor in that. So
Okay.
he had like promised her a certain amount and then he couldn't come forward with it. Something else happened, straw that broke the camel's back. She was just like, I'm done, I got to get out of this. And he, like, I guess I don't know if she didn't tell him or he was just like calling her bluff. Like, I don't know. Some people are
Hey,
so
Adriana,
Yeah.
I'm just here to pay the second deposit.
Yeah, I have that next deposit. I'm
Oh,
like,
Larry.
Well, I thought you were dead, so.
Oh, Larry.
Oh, Larry. Yeah, these two.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that was pretty funny. And I would never, like, I did look, I'm not going to lie to you, when she first called me, I was like partly ashamed, but I did look up his obit and I couldn't find it, but I was like, you know what? Everyone's circumstances are different. Like, I can't ask her for a death certificate. She just lost her fiance. Like, that's crazy to do. You don't ask someone for that when they've lost someone, but goddamn, I don't know what the right
Wow,
thing
that's
is.
like a low thing to do.
Well,
Like-
my mom said to me, she was like, you have to think if someone is in the position where they are like so desperate that they're gonna fake someone's death, like she must have really like been in a pinch.
Yeah.
And I get that, but
Morally, bad news.
it's not.
Damn.
That ain't
good.
it.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
So that's one of my wild ones.
Don't lie about people dying.
You shouldn't. As a rule of thumb, you know, it's not best to lie about a death.
I'm so fucking blown away by this right now.
expect
did not expect that at all. That might be yeah. You want to talk crazy wedding day horror stories? That takes the fucking cake.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the cake. That's the fucking cake right there. I mean, our story is crazy.
Your story is crazy.
And awful. And disgusting. But
that's all we're going to give you.
We're all going to give you. But that took the cake.
That was something else. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Oh, my pleasure. It's one of my favorites to share.
Don't be